And we are rolling up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. Into the wrist. And across the knuckles. And we'll leave the ball in the palm of the hands, interlace the fingers and squeeze. And release. And squeeze. Release. One more time, squeeze. And let's go around the back. Switch. 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 There you go. And switch. Through the legs, hinging at the waist. Switch. 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 And lay the ball on the floor. Assess how the feet are feeling. Ankles, knees, hips. Step on the ball, press down 3 times. Up to the knuckles, once on each. Scoot it across. Bring it to the top of the heel, pivot on the toes, and slide across the top of the heel. Press just below the first knuckle. At the side of the top of the heel. And over in the middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down the bones. And scroll. Three, 2, 1, release. Reassess. Go to the other foot. Repeat. Roll across the knuckles. Go to the top of the heel, pivot on toe. Press down just below the knuckle, the other 2 spots. Rolling down the bones. And scribbling. Three, 2, 1, release, get the ball out of the way. Reassess. And bring the feet out a little bit. We'll do some good mornings. do 12. And then shake the tree. Three, two, one, center. Nice deep breath. And twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center with some ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step to one side. Gather in starlight. And center, same thing, other direction. And center. So we're walking or marching or jogging. So today, I'm going to do birds, bugs, and beasts. Do what you can. We'll have some modifications. Yeah. No rapid spots if you want to do those. I think I'm just going to bounce to get the heart rate going. And of course, as always, you can just keep doing what you're doing, whether it's walking, jogging, or marching. Be safe. Oh, we got some rolling in the after class. We'll do the sides. And I'm going to start hopping in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. Team. Running on and 30. 2 deep breaths. Interlacing the fingers, raising up overhead. Reaching up. Can come up on your toes. And back down. Extend back if you can. Back to center. Lean to one side. Then the other. Back to center, lower your hands. Press out at the chest. Come on down. Interlace the fingers behind the back and raise the hands. A little higher. Come on down and shrug. And roll back. And forward. Make a W, squeeze the shoulders together, shoulder blades. And release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, extend the arms and rotate. Switch directions. One palm down, one palm up, flip flop. Tap your shoulders, come back, tap, and back. And give yourself a big bear hug. Yeah, extend, and then the other way with the other arm on top. One more time each way. One arm behind the back. Press down and in on the elbow. And then the other. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. Extend one arm, fingers up, pull back. And then the fingers down. Flop the wrists, wiggle fingers, make a fist. Other hand up. Down. Flop. And let's drop the hands and rotate the neck. Other way. And nod. Go ear to shoulder. Put your hand across your head and pull in that direction, looking up into the corner of your eye. And then the other way. Come on back. Let's do a side lunge. The other way. And feet in, hinge at the waist, unlock the knees, drop the hands, stretch the hamstring. Come on up, turn to one side, bend the front knee. Rest back on the rear heel. Other way. And let's grab a stick. We're back to the Booyah stick routine, starting with some flip-flops. Got my shins on the first two there. Got that out of the way. And then let's make a big circle in front. And reverse. And go laterally. And reverse. And then bring the stick behind in the crook of the arms and twist at the waist. If you can, lean back, otherwise keep twisting. Come on up, tuck in the chin. Peck like pigeon. Bring the stick up to the neck. Twist the body, keep the head and hips facing forward. Bring the stick up overhead, down below the waist, back overhead, and if you can, behind you. Bring it to the shoulders, flop the wrists. Push out. Bring it to one side. Put your hand near or at the top and swing behind. Other way. And then bring the stick to the middle, two hands, one hand, or a finger or two. Step back, come up on your toes, hold for a second, back on your heels for a second, and we'll do 15. Well, 13, 14, and 15. All right. You can put the stick to the side if you need to, as we balance on one leg, toes on the ground on the other. Or if you don't need the stick down there, you can bring it up to your shoulders. Gradually lifting the toe if you can, moving it around a little bit. Or a lot of it. Whatever you feel comfortable with doing. And then move the stick a little bit. Or a lot of it. It's good to focus on something straight ahead. I was looking, something moving in the backyard and feeling my balance go. What is that? It's a squirrel chasing another squirrel. That's what it is. Holy smokes, they're going crazy. 3, 2, 1, and down. Same thing, other side. You need to just put the stick down on the ground. And 3, 2, 1, and down. All right, we'll put the sticks down. And we're going to do birds, bugs, and beasts. And let's start with a bug, the old infamous inchworm. So you want to unlock the knees, hinge at the waist, bring your hands to the floor, inch out. Only go as far as you feel comfortable doing, but if you can go all the way, you're in a plank, an inch all the way back. But you may just want to go down on the floor and stay here, that's fine. Do what you can. Inch forward, plank, come on back. Up. One more time, hinge, inch forward, and then come down on your knees. And we're going to do a bear crawl. So you want to come up on your feet, crawl forward a few steps, and then crawl backwards. One more time forward. And backwards. And then stay in a down dog position and come into an up dog position. And down dog. And up dog. And down. And up. And come on back. Rest on your heels for a second. Take a couple of breaths. We're going to do what we call a swan when we're doing yin yoga, but we're going to go back to calling it a pigeon. I'm going to go into that down dog again. Cross your leg and come down as far as you can. You may want to stay like this, but if you can lie down, great stretch for those hip flexors. Hold. And come on up. And put that leg back. Bring the other leg forward. And you go down. Come on up. We're on all fours. We're going to do a donkey kick. Just kick behind one leg, then the other. Three. Five. We're going to do 10. 6. 10. And we got to get another bug in here. So let's go on our backs. And straight up in the air. 90 degrees on the legs. We're going to lower the left foot and the right hand. And come back. Left hand, right foot. And back. Right hand, left foot. Back. Left hand, right foot. Back. Right foot, left hand. Did I get you? For left hand, right foot. Right hand, left foot. Left foot, right hand. Right foot, left hand. Right hand, left foot. And back up. We're going to turn around one more time. All fours. Do a bird dog. Same thing. Left hand out, right foot out, and back in. Right hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. Right foot, left hand. Right hand, left foot. Left foot, right hand. Right hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. Right foot, left hand. And that'll do it. So we're going to do Leonard Orr's 4 quick ones and 1 long one. We do 4 rounds of that. And again, that's you take 4 quick breaths. And then one long, big, deep, three-dimensional inhale. And then 4 quick ones and 1 long one, 4 times. Ready? Just enjoy that feeling. And rub those hands together, cultivating chi. And forming a chi ball. Letting it bounce us around. And centering. Rest. And let's open our hearts. Center and exhale. Sending it away. Putting it up. Centering. 2 breaths. And bringing down chi from above. And gathering from below. Aww. Hey, Jonathan. Good morning.
Thanks, Tom.
You're welcome, Nina. Take care. And we got some survivors here. Like birds, bugs, and beasts chased away a lot of people. So, going to do some rolling. And I thought I'd focus on the side today and the rear deltoid. So we'll start with the ball, have the roller handy. What did I do with my ball? It's out of the way. There it is. All right. Going to switch cameras. and get on the floor. So this is not technically the side, but we're going to do the rear deltoid here and come along over to the side. Just rolling around. Going the other way. And if you feel a particular spot that's tender, lean into it. Breathe into it. And a few more rolls. And then I'm going to take the roller. We're going to do the entire one side, and then we'll come to the other side. And put it right at the top of the side of the rib cage. And use your leg to go up and down to, don't go below the rib cage. But in fact, just go to the middle of the rib cage as you go back and forth. And then we'll start at the middle and go to the bottom. Getting the latissimus dorsi side. And then bring it to the middle and go down to the bottom ribs. Don't go past the bottom. Leave those kidneys alone. And then take the ball again. We'll get the gluteus medius with the ball. Rolling around. And again, if you feel a particularly tender spot, just lean into it as best you can. Use this leg that's on the floor and your elbow to modulate how much pressure you're putting on it. Three, two, one, and put the ball aside again for a second. Bring back the roller. Put it right underneath the hip, and we're going to come down the leg, side of the leg. Don't go past, you don't want to go onto the knee. Move around a little. Three, two, and one. And we'll come off and then do the other side. Could do the calves, but I think that side of the calf is usually not too bad. So again, the ball is under the rear deltoid and then bring it along to the side. and lean into the tender spot. And then bring the roller up. And slide down about halfway down the rib cage. Right up into the shoulder. And if you find a tender spot that you want to lean into, go ahead. And then from the middle of the rib cage to the bottom, towards the bottom. And I'm going to take the ball. Oh, there's a nice tender spot. Going to lean into it. Bring the ball up. Get the roller right below the hip joint and rolling down to the top of the knee, right above the knee. Focusing on the tender spots. And breathing heavy there. And continue doing it if you like it. Hope that felt good.